Down at the Yankees minor league complex in Tampa, Steven Cusumano here, but more importantly, getting to know our new manager for the Somerset Patriots in 2023, Raul Dominguez, in your 17th year with the Yankees organization, but your first as manager of the Patriots. How does that feel to say?
Feel so happy, and I'm so glad that I have another year with the organization, and that's a very special year for me. Be the first time manager in the high level, and now especially with the Somerset.
And you have a lot of managerial experience earlier in your coaching career. What do you remember from your coaching days in the Florida Complex League and elsewhere in the Yankees organization that maybe you can apply to this season?
Yeah, for sure. Experience, work with with pitching coaches, with the hitting coaches and all those stuff. I did that experience, helped me a lot to be ready for this season.
Talking a little bit about our coaches this year. One fun story, our defensive coach this year, Aaron Bossi, used to manage him back in his playing days, I think in 2016. How funny is that just to see those kind of connections coming back as your first year as manager in Double-A?
We were talking about that, and we watched a couple videos when I got here in spring training, and I was talking to the other coaches, and Bossi, he would play for me in 2016, and we would share videos, we were talking, we were laughing, and he's so happy, you know what's going to happen in 3, 4, 5 years, and now his boss is going to be part of my staff.
And you're going to be joined by our pitching coach, Grayson Crawford, coming up from Tampa last year. Jake Hurst returning after setting some records offensively with the Patriots last season. What do those guys bring to the table, and how excited are you to work with them?
With Jake, I know Jake since he's got here. I got a good relationship with him. We talk a lot about hitting when he got here, and I learned a lot from him on what is the goal for the hitters. And Crawford, last year was the second time that he went to Scranton for the last 2 weeks. So we have a little relationship, and I think it's going to be an outstanding year to have this stuff.
And moving over to the players' side now, obviously we're down at spring training. Have you had a chance to work with some of the players that maybe you anticipate working with in Somerset this year, and maybe honing in on some things that will help them out as we get towards April?
Yes, that's why I'm being back and forth from the GMS and here in the complex at Hine to see a couple players here and to see the other guys playing, getting experience in the big league, getting at bats there. So that's my goal, spring training, just to spend time with them. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes they play here and they spend 1 week there without come back here. But trying to cover everything and know those players more before we get to Somerset.
And lastly, big shoes to follow, obviously coming off of a big championship win in 2022. Dan Fiorito, the manager of the year. Have you had a chance to catch up with Fio and just talk about his experience in Somerset last year? And is there anything you kind of take from that conversation?
Yeah, of course. That was since I was in Panama before I got here to the United States. We have a lot of conversation on the phone, and especially now when I got here, I asked a lot of questions about how's everything in Somerset. I know the facility to get the work done is really good. The expectation to develop those players and win games is really high, and I think it's no excuse. I'm going to be prepared for the season.
We're going to start ramping up soon. What do the fans need to know about Raul Dominguez? If they need to know one thing, what is it?
One thing? I think the more important thing is that I'm from Panama and I'm a twin. My twin, he's a lefty too. He played baseball. He plays softball now. He's a lefty too.
And not to be confused with Jason Dominguez, same last name, different countries. Jason is from the Dominican Republic, but we have the Panamanian. Raul Dominguez managing the Somerset Patriots in 2023, and it is sure to be an exciting season.